Season 1 of the Bobblehead Boys, a group of teenage boys trapped in grown man bodies, fumbling their way through the Fallout tabletop role-playing game produced by Modifius Entertainment. Join in on the adventures of Glitch, the third-generation synth played by Rob Blackton, Tiberius, the timid super mutant played by Kirk Nazareth, Riker, the synth in disguise played by Matt Kessler, Duncan, the pyromaniac vault dweller played by James Watkins, and Quintilius Asher, the child of Adam devotee played by Tom McIsaac. Our chaos and shenanigans are orchestrated by your friendly neighborhood game master, Paul Reel. In this episode of the Bobblehead Boys, we've finally broken into the USS Germination, but maybe we should have left it alone. The ship's corridors are rotting, filled with eerie echoes and things that shouldn't be moving in the dark. The deeper we go, the worse it gets. Strange growths, unnatural sounds, and the unsettling feeling that we're not the first ones to step aboard, and we might not be the last to leave. What happened here, and are we ready for the truth?
So this section of the ship, this is the upper hold that you've managed to get into. Descending below decks is like walking into a storm of sensation. An all-out assault of smell, sound, and sight. The hold is caked in filth and viscera. Its oozing walls coated with blood, organ meat, and chunks of bone. An unidentifiable wet mass slowly drips down ruined surfaces with the pace of a melting glacier. The air down here is heavy enough that one could almost chew its rot and copper tang. The noises emanating from around the hold are even more overbearing. The walls echo sounds of bones snapping, teeth slowly grinding, flesh tearing like wet paper, and long, slathering slurps. The mutated, flesh-hungry crew are here, and it's supper time. So directly ahead of you is a door, and that is bringing you into the hold itself.
There's only one way to go but forward.
That's it, true. Are you just gonna go kick the door open?
I feel like I'm maddened by my berry lust.
Yeah.
I could probably try to roll against it right now, but I'm pretty sure with 3 berries in my system, I'm
feeling pretty good.
I'm high as a kite by now.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a long, long time. The touchdown brings me around again to find. So yeah, you are Collins, my turn.
Yeah.
And I don't look for traps. I don't look for turrets. I don't look for nothing.
So
You sure you don't look for more? No, if everything is viscera and gore, that's I'm attuned to purple. I'm like, I don't find it. That's red. I don't want red. If it's orange, I don't know what it is. Brown.
You lick the wall.
If it's yellow, let it mellow.
purple. Now the door opens and you see these 5 mutated mariners. They are eating. There's like mounds of bodies on the ground, and these guys are just enjoying supper time.
They have a feast.
They haven't even noticed.
They haven't even noticed me. Okay.
Have not noticed you just yet.
So I had originally changed my gun for my 10 mil because I assumed coming in close quarters, but if they haven't noticed me, I'll change my gamma gun with my last shot, and I'll shoot to the masses. To the center mass of these guys. They are currently in my way. I don't care that they're eating human flesh. Cannibalism, it's the wasteland. You gotta do what you gotta do.
My pretending to be dead at the base of the boat totally would have gotten me inside.
Yeah, they would have grabbed your body. They would have been like tossed into fresh meat and hoisted me up, and then I would have been like, fooled you! What gets me is that there was at least some sentient, people, like mariners who were at the top of the boat who were like, no, go away! Like, we're fine. Like, they hadn't mutated fully yet, or they were still cognitive.
And I think it depends on how recently they've eaten.
Because they would know that they're. Oh, maybe they don't know. All right. Woo, that's a success.
Get him, Daddy.
Nice.
Hit from 4. Ooh. Well, yeah, it's piercing 3. It's 3 damage, and it also stuns their left arm.
Good shot because they're HP 1. There's just a whole bunch of them.
Yeah,
because they just keep coming. All right, so Glitch. What do you want to do? You just watched him run right up there,
Yeah, I'll
blast some
follow.
people apart. Now, the room is this is like a hub of a bunch of hallways that just kind of like everything down here is just a twisting maze of hallways and different rooms and stuff like that. So you can take a check around, see kind of
Yeah. Is
what
there like
you
any
can
sort of
find.
signage, like pointed like boiler room or engine room, like bridge, anything like that? Like,
Yeah, do a perception and survival test. Difficulty 2, complicating on 18 to 20.
I got 0 successes and 0 complications.
Just have a good scroll.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard you change the complication range.
Yeah, I don't do it very often,
Yeah.
and but this one it listed it, so it's like, oh, you got to do that. Now you can spend 3 AP. There is an option if you spend 3 AP to uncover an important location.
Okay, I'll do that. I have 2 personal, so I'll use those in one of the groups.
All right. So let's play odds and evens. We go. Yeah, sure, roll one. I got to pick. You tell me if you got odd or even.
Even.
Even. Okay. So you come down one of the separate hallways, and down the hallway there are more of these crew members. These ones are kind of shambling around. There's a door at the end of this hallway, and these guys seem to be kind of focused on that door. The door is closed. They don't notice you just yet, but that is what you see. Above the door, it's labeled as storage, but that's it. These guys are in between you and them. Back outside, though, Mr. Duncan. Dun, dun, dun.
As much as I'd love to climb up the boat to go in there, I think Duncan's just gonna keep burning the wall.
Just keep burning the wall.
I like the idea that we're gonna
Just
clear
keep-
the whole boat.
Keep going until it's open enough to climb through.
I succeeded.
There you go. So you're back up to full.
There you go.
The
There you go.
hole is
This
getting
is like
bigger.
the easy one. I was looking at it.
Bigger still. You could. It's not big enough for you to fit through yet. But I mean, you're doing
Can
it.
I like scoop it out and kind of stick my head in?
It's very hot. It's like melting metal. I mean, you can do it. It's
like
gonna
inside
hurt
a
you.
hot pocket. You're gonna.
I'm willing to take the damage.
It's the inside
Yeah.
of McDonald's.
How much damage? 10 damage? 15? Let's say-
Three damage.
That's it?
Yeah, I rolled 4 dice. I think we'll give it a shot.
Okay.
You just
And
have
what? I peek my head in? And like,
Yeah, it scoops them up. It's burning your hands, and you can peek your head in.
I see.
Okay. So you peek into this. It's a very dark room. The smell hits you right away. Like it's just so thick. Like you can still really notice that like that burning flesh smell. But the humidity in the area, it's almost like when you go into like a greenhouse and the air is just really thick. It's that type of thing. As your eyes kind of adjust to the darkness, you can see in this large room. What you notice first is a bunch of plants growing. But you take a second longer to look a bit further, and you can see that these plants are growing out of the carcasses of a bunch of bodies. The room is filled with bodies, partially submerged in soil, like they've got soil like just literally piled up on top of them. But there's like plants growing out of their mouth, out of their eyes, out of their nose, like mostly focusing around the head. But yeah, these plants are growing out of a whole bunch of dead bodies. And that's what you
Hello?
what you noticed.
Oh!
They don't answer.
No,
How about Tiberius? What are you doing?
climbing up the rope.
You're climbing up the thing. You're gonna keep climbing. Yep. So
Everyone's already gone.
He stops
yeah,
midway.
I'm not gonna make you roll again this time. I'm just gonna assume that this time you make it up.
Okay.
So this
Yeah,
turn you are
everybody-
on the ship. What's that?
Everyone there to meet me?
There's nobody there. It's strangely quiet. You're like, man, I thought this was where all the action was. It's not. You see the burning trees. You can see the Minutemen are still fighting the mariners up on the top deck there, and that's pretty much where you are this turn. So back down below. So Glitch, you came around that corner. You see those guys shambling in front of the doorway there. What do you want to do?
Gonna roll my last baseball grenade down that hallway.
Nice.
Okay. 2 successes.
Nice.
It does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's fine.
You're hurt.
Not have fun.
You still get one.
Sharing right up. And it worries me that there's something down below that has all the HP.
All right. So, Mr. Quintilius, what do you think there, man? You heard the explosion.
Yeah. So if that's the only door. Is that the only?
There's all of these are there's hallways going off.
Hallways
in
going off
direction. If you
everywhere.
went off in that way, you can choose to look. in
No,
a
I would
different
go down
direction.
the path of least resistance. And I figure if 5 guys are dead down this way, it's clearer. So I run to the door, and I'm like, I'm hoping that it's one of those Star Trek doors. It's not. Shh.
And you step in. You look up.
Straight down on me.
So you're gonna go up to that door.
Yeah, I go to that door.
It
Imagine.
it does not open automatically.
Oh man.
It is.
What if I say open salami?
You know, I never thought of that. Didn't work. Okay, so the door does not open automatically.
Okay. Is it
Try
right?
the hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I don't assume that it's a Walmart opening and closing.
Yeah.
Super duper marked door.
Yeah, so you try the handle, it jingles a little bit, it does not open, but you can hear noises inside. You can hear and it's human. It's not like you can tell it's not these mariners, and they're hushing each other. Like somebody's like, "Well, I think don't shh, don't say anything.
Okay.
I'd still be out there."
I knock on the door and I say,
Housekeeping.
Oh my God.
and then unjokingly my character says, "No, I'm here with the Minutemen. There were some bad dudes out here, and they're not here anymore. Well, I mean they're here, but he's also over there,
And some
and some are over there, and I look up and I'm like, and then they're part of the body in front of me, and I'm like, oh, he's right here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
All
All right.
right.
Do a charisma and speech test.
You're picking stuff.
When I was
We
going,
all
sure,
suck.
and
Yeah. It's like, where's Cohen when we?
yeah,
take
we
it?
don't have a single charismatic character.
No.
I think,
You got one success.
Coffee.
How do we? I don't. We can't trust. Everybody might be here to help. I can't wait any longer. I need to pee.
Pee your pants.
Your parents.
If Pee your pants is cool, then I'm Miles Davis.
All right. So they're not listening to you just yet.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my more charismatic friend. Hold on.
What the hell? Be right back.
You'll
love him.
Yeah, he's unaffected by the fairies,
He
man.
sounds like it's a good idea, actually. All right, Mr. Duncan. You're continuing to. Yeah.
Blow the hole down. So I can climb through. Like that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. So you're gonna
If I
blast
mean,
it
now
one
you
more
can at
time.
least see their streets and stuff, flammable items inside.
But now I want to get in and actually start burning them like while I'm in there. Like I don't want to just put my gun in. I want to see it in all its glory.
Do you have any explosive?
Molotovs, I guess, but I don't want to peek through the hole and watch it. I want to like go in and get into that tree and burn the thing. You know what I mean?
That's good. Perfect. So yeah, I mean, you keep melting it. It keeps getting bigger. You can do the same thing. You can use your hands to make. I think if you do it one more time, you could probably use your hands to make it just big enough for you to try to climb through.
Do you mean like burn it one more time? Or
No,
burn
I
my
mean
hand?
like you did last time, where you scoop
Yeah,
it
oh
out
yeah,
a
I'll
little
do
bit
that.
further. You
I'll
can
do
do that. Do the same idea.
I actually want to take damage. I want to go into the range.
Okay, I only did 2 more teams this time.
So you're telling me that I made it big enough to go in?
That you can
Can I use my 8-piece barrel in there?
Yep.
That's what I do. I'm going to.
Nice.
I'm imagining there's a big old monster in there or something. We're about to find out the hard way.
All right, so we're gonna set up another room because, as you can tell, I just love when you guys split up. All right, Bobble fans, here we are halfway through episode 47 of the Bobblehead Boys. Let's take a quick break because, let's be real, we might need a moment to process what's happening aboard this nightmare of a ship, the USS Germination. It's proving to be more than just a derelict vessel. But if you're enjoying this madness so far, don't forget to hit that follow button and join our growing community of Wasteland Wanderers. You can chat theories, share your favorite moments, and connect with fellow survivors in our Facebook group. Just search for the Bobblehead Boys and jump right in. All right, let's take a breath because things are only going to get worse from here. All right, so you are in this massive room. This is called the Horde. This room,
Okay.
and this is where the Doctor has been growing all of his flesh fruit, and this is it. It's all growing out of these dead bodies. There's tons of them. It stinks. The room is just filled with them. There's one door leading out of this room.
Technically 2 now.
Well, technically 2. One door, 2 access points.
Yeah, there you go. I'm
There you go.
prepared to leave. Let's just say that.
What's that?
I'm prepared to leave if shit hits the fan.
Okay, so right now you're staying there. I mean, you did an extra action
Well,
already,
yeah,
so you're
yeah,
in the room.
exactly,
You can
yeah.
see what it is. What is Tiberius gonna do?
I'm gonna go help the Minutemen.
Help the minute? Oh,
Yeah.
fighting up on
I
the
don't know where they went.
surface.
I had no clue.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's
I
true.
was down there.
Yeah, sweet. So you're gonna jump down,
Whoa.
fight these guys.
Smack that dude right there and I had with the hammer.
Yeah. Hit him up.
Yeah. Success.
Nice.
I'll roll some of the dice. Yeah. It's usually 1, right?
Yeah.
I killed him like 5 times.
Killed that guy 5 times. That guy's
Does my hammer follow through with the other guy?
no, but the guy pretty much evaporates into a cloud of blood and guts. The Minutemen, they keep fighting through the swarm of guys that are still up there. Stravaig's shouting the same thing that he shouted to the other guys when you weren't there. He's like, "Get to the door! Your friends went that way! We can hold them here!" And it's a fierce fight, but I mean they're doing it. They're doing the thing. That's where you are. You're gonna follow him down the door. Click.
I'm gonna head down and try to open the door.
Oh, you're just gonna like.
We're gonna try to hack the door.
Is it a terminal or is it a pay?
Describe it as a barricaded door.
Barricaded door sounds like physical, like
Yeah.
Physically.
like it's not actually locked
constructed
or like
from the
whenever they
inside.
put a chair on the door handle and they're like, "You're never getting in."
Pretty much.
And I will
Get out for 16.
I'm gonna knock on the
Luckily, he
door
was asleep for 8.
and and tell them like, yeah, the boat's on fire. You guys better get out while you still can.
Nice. Do so charisma and speech. That's a pretty good motivation. So instead of being 2, it's gonna be 1.
I got. Oh, it's only 1 success. It's not that, but I got 1 success.
There you go. There you go. Sweet. So there's a moment where you can hear stuff being moved, like big heavy things being like pushed aside, stuff knocking over, and the door opens, and a few people just come running out. I mean, running. They're pretty weak. You can see them. They're very frail looking. They're making a run, but they're kind of stumbling over themselves even as they go. It's a weak, very sad run, but they're running. They're trying, and there's like most of them go running that way. You can see that a couple of them are still in the room there, kind of cautious, and they're just kind of peeking out, trying to see what's going on, wiping their eyes from the little bit of light that's coming in there now. They look very, very sick, almost starved. Yeah, that's it. They almost seem like they're a bit too weak to even try to run.
What are you, slow or something? Let's go, move! The place is on fire!
Don't we want to find out what's happening?
I'm just trying to get them
I
out of the
just
store.
want to get the hell out of here. That's what I want them to do. All right. They're trying. They're trying to like pick themselves up. They're not strong enough to move. That's why those two are hanging there.
I run in and I shake the smallest of them, and I'm like, "Where are the berries?"
So the person is like kind of looking at you groggily because they're already weak enough, and you're shaking the out of them. Very sensitive.
There's gonna be a lot of
You don't-
bleeps in this one. You're right.
I'm bringing it to life.
I don't bleep. I draw the line.
I bleep the word though. He goes, "I don't bleep beep."
I guess I do. So he looks at you kind of groggily. He's like, the berries. You don't mean the flesh fruit, do you?
You guys have fresh fruit here? You hear the word flesh?
It's fresh. That's all.
What is it? Why is it? How is it?
When is it? I don't know what this fruit is. Dr. Yarrow started giving this fruit to some of the crew members, and he said he hadn't eaten any of it because of a food allergy, and we were just so hungry. Those that ate it got horribly sick, and began to change in very strange, horrific ways.
You didn't eat anything.
We didn't. Those of us that were left down here, we locked ourselves in this closet because we could see what was happening to the other crew members, and they were starting to attack each other, and so we've been locking ourselves in here. Some of there's a couple of kids that were also staying with us. They now run out. They were sneaking out through the ventilation shafts and finding scavenging what food they could and bringing it back to us, but it hasn't been enough, and we're on the edge of passing ourselves. We need something to keep us going.
Well, we've opened up we've cleared a path to get out of the ship. You can take that and get off the ship, find your, get out into the world, find something. But before you go, where is the doctor? I mean, sorry, because my character's still hot. Bro, it's like, where's the doc?
Nice. All right. So do a charisma and speech test. The difficulty is 2. I'm sorry.
That's to success.
Hey, you did it! Yay! The Dr. Yarrow, the kids, they call him the dragon. He's just
dragging him off.
He's dragging. He's dragged off many people. We think to feed the other crew members. He's done some very bad things to our friends and family. He made people eat the fruit, and it turned them into monsters. His office is on this. It is on this floor, and so they'll explain to you which way to go through all the hallway to find his office.
Okay.
These two will kind of help themselves up and like try to like.
I give them. I have. They didn't eat. Just to get them, just the energy to get them out because I'm still a pretty good guy and I'm sharing my munchies. I give them each a Nuka-Cola,
Keep the caps.
but I keep the caps.
Nice. So they grab. It gives them a little bit of energy, just enough
just
to
get them out.
get them going. So they make their way out. Mr. Duncan down in the horde.
So you mentioned there's a bunch of like bodies half in soil with trees growing out of them.
Yeah,
I just start torching them all.
I thought you would.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear something.
You might regret this later. Yeah, cool, man. I mean, you could light it up. Roll it. It's not. It's just to make sure you don't do any complications. It's not a difficult thing.
Oh my god, I do. And I have no luck. But I did succeed. I critically succeeded.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
opens it up.
All right. Sweet. So you light the place up. Like you are so excited to be lighting something on fire because that's what you do, and you just start kind of turning around, just lighting all these plants and bodies on fire, and it's going up, and you're like, yeah, this is it. This is what I'm here for. And then you realize like it's burning really well, right in front of that hole that you
Oh,
burn to
shit.
get
I
into.
have to
So
go
now
through
this room is burning. And you blocked off the entrance that you made into it. That's the complication. There's now only one way out, and this place is burning.
And there we have it, Bubble fans. The deeper we go, the worse it gets. And we're not alone. As we press further into the USS Germination, the truth behind its grotesque experiments begin to surface. But the mastermind behind it all, still lurking in the shadows, waiting. And while we're uncovering horrors inside the ship, Duncan is facing one of his own. Trapped with the heat rising fast, can he escape before it's too late? Can we? Find out next time on the Bubblehead Boys.